It's Lynn from Infertility Sucks, where we're trying to seek fertility and combat infertility. Anyway, I was scrolling through all of my articles that I have from when I wrote for Yahoo for 7 years. And one aspect of things that I wrote about was, healthy alternatives for just about anything. So, it was health and wellness, pregnancy, fertility, infertility, parenting, crafting, family-related things. However, I was looking at some of them, and a lot of them are raw and live food recipes. So I wanted to share some of them with you. Today, I was going to focus on healthy alternatives to soda, which back then, there was a time I was a real big, soda drinker, all day. And I wasn't juicing or anything, and probably which is what led to a bunch of miscarriages as I aged. But, it at least contributed. The thing I would like to focus on, here we go, is some of the alternatives for that. One of the things I have listed here is iced teas, herbal iced herbal iced teas. They're everywhere. Alveda makes a ton of really obscure, some of them don't taste very good because they're medicinal, but Celestial Seasonings makes beautiful teas, beautiful blends that are very tasty. There's no sugar or any, artificial sweeteners in them. You can make them hot or iced for the summer, throw them in a pitcher, double and triple up your doses there and your bags, and just make a really concentrated, really healthy, tasty drink. Celestial Seasonings has some of the most tasty combinations you'll find. Other than that, there's rose tea. You can look for different kinds of rose is wonderful when you drink it iced or hot. You can find that in many different brands. You'll find it in the health food store. I don't think you'll really find it at the big box stores or anything like that, but you will find it in health food stores, rose tea. And iced or hot, oh my goodness. It's so soothing and so helpful. All of this stuff is going to contribute to taking out the things that aren't healthy for your eggs and your sperm and your endocrine system and your fertility system. And they're going to replace it with something very good and tasty as well. You just kind of have to retrain your palate, is how I would say it. Another thing, it's summer too, so iced teas are great. Another really great way to enjoy water is grab some fresh fruit, whether it's from your garden or, from the store, whatever you were able to, get your hands on. Squeeze a little in some water and throw it in some, and throw it in there, the chunks, everything, throw it in there, and drink that down. Something I've tried that I found was so tasty and refreshing was really cold basil water. Basil water, oh my God, it was a really good find. You can ice it, keep it in a thermal, type cup or thermos type of thing, and take it to work. Basil water, oh my God, with some lemon in it, out of this world. Lemon or lime, really. It's so pleasant. You won't even believe it. So any kind of fruit or any kind of vegetable, really. It's kind of like you throw that in there, you drink it. I mean, do you have a favorite? Are you a spinach lover? Throw some spinach in there with some ice and drink it down. I mean, you can really do this. It doesn't have to come from the store. You can definitely make your own drinks from water and raw food. So try that, let it sit overnight if you want to get it a little concentrated. Any waters with your favorite fruits, any waters with your favorite fruit and veggie mix, any waters with your favorite veggie mix. Let it sit there and steep overnight in your fridge. Take it out, shake it, go to work. You're good. Also, I'm looking through this. I have almond milk. Well, this is back when, all the nut milks. I mean, why do we need cow milk, right? We have beautiful milks from nut milk. You can make any nut milk from scratch, from your nuts. You just my favorite is walnut milk. I love walnut milk. What I like to do is throw it in a smoothie in my bullet with spinach and flax meal and almond milk and water and maybe a little agave, and zip that around in the bullet, and man, is that a good drink, the walnut milk, you can soak, nut milks are easy to make. You can find online how to do it. It starts by soaking all of them overnight, but walnuts are so just mellow and satisfying, and they have a really nice, satisfying pulp to them that isn't real. It's just very easy on me. So I, with my food allergies, I don't know, I just find that that's the easiest nut for me to go ahead and do that way and drink. Almond. I love almond milk. You know what's big at work? Because I work at a natural food co-op, is oat milk. Milk from oats. Geez, with all these alternatives, why do we have cow? Really, you don't. I mean, let the cows feed their babies. There's beautiful calcium in there too. There's all kinds of nutrition in those things that you're going to get that you wouldn't get from soda or, like energy drinks. This is all alternatives to that I'm trying to, direct you towards, so that, you can adapt these changes and create a healthier system for, obviously, a baby down the road. Smoothies and juices, right? How many times have you heard me say that? You gotta be sick of it. And just we've got the bullet, we've got Vitamix, we've got, just throw things in there with the water and the almond milk and the oat milk and the coconut milk and the, some nuts, and, there's so many alternatives to soda and coffee and all those drinks when you're trying to get, pregnant and prepare your body to conceive. I mean, it's just endless. There's really no reason to go to any of that stuff. It's just a matter of making that lifestyle change and that commitment. The waters, though, those waters with the fresh food in them and the basil. I really want to say that basil. Try the basil water. You will never be sorry. And, take it to work, and shake it up all day and some ice and, just keep. Oh my God, is that good? When I worked in the cafe area, that was easier to do. Now I'm in the industrial outpost natural foods kitchen, where it's a little more industrialized, and we still produce beautiful food and holistic food and stuff, but I learned a lot in those cafes that you could do with just, try this lavender syrup. You can find, we have our own, in the cafe at Outpost, we have our own recipe for it. There's different recipes for lavender syrup. Throw that in, make a steamer of it. Almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, whatever you want. I love oat milk. My favorite is oat and almond combined, because oat is kind of heavy. It's kind of really heavy. And I felt like it was a little rich for me, so I would cut it with some almond milk, and I like chai, so I put chai in there. I had a chai like that every day in the cafe. But you throw that lavender syrup that, you know, it's like, I think you add some simple syrup to it, or some agave, or some any kind of natural sweetener, stevia. You could use stevia, and that would sweeten it up for you. And just steam that up, and there you have a really great, enjoyable hot milk drink flavored with lavender. Oh my goodness. So anyway, as you can see, there are a lot of alternatives to drinking unhealthy drinks, whether it be soda or caffeinated, you know, energy boosters and things like that. So I just wanted to, I'm going to help you in those ways. My next series of videos are going to be about, you know, because I have recipes on infertilitysucks.com. I have a lot of recipes and a lot of things, but towards fertility directed things, I have recipes like raw food recipes that I took a raw foods class with a couple of my girls, and we learned a lot of stuff. One of them was raw apple pie, so I'm gonna bring you that next time. You know, if you want some raw desserts from live raw food that will, you know, further enhance your overall health and therefore your fertility, I'm gonna focus on that for the next few videos, so I can give you some ideas and give you a kind of a foundational base for that stuff. So until next time on Infertility Sucks, I bid you farewell. Take care. Bye-bye.